Oh, we need a demo. Oh, wait.
That'll work.
Welcome to Getting in Gear.
Yes. On a Monday evening where it's already dark at 5:30. Yeah, so I'm Dylan. This is Jacob, and today we'll be taking a look at diamond pedals. So that's kind of what you're getting a little preview there in the background. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Obviously, today's our demo show, and then later we'll be doing Maris Monday as well. And then Thursdays, obviously, we do our discussion, which actually last week turned out to be a pretty good discussion, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't really end up checking in on the comments, but I felt like it was a good discussion of kind of the evolution of the modded pedal market kind of becoming the current pedal market in terms of all the makers. And
Yeah.
because the more I kind of thought about it, the more I was like, it really was kind of the foundation and building block for where we're at now with everything. Because honestly, now we're kind of spoiled. Like when I think about even where things were, I mean, I haven't been doing this, as long as like Eric. But I mean, like even when he was kind of talking about Zvex kind of emerging as one of the first boutique pedal makers that he remembered in his area, and it's like I kind of wish I was around for more of that. But it's also kind of cool how far we've come in such a short time.
My background, I skipped a thing. Like when I worked at Guitar Center when I was 18, it was all MXR, EHX, Boss. There wasn't really anything exciting yet.
Yeah.
It was all bubbling.
Or you had to really dig deep. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that all came
Yeah.
later, even the modded thing, and
Yeah.
because this is 2002,
Okay.
and so a lot of those companies came around. They're all on their 10-year anniversary. It seems like Earthquaker and JHS ish.
Yeah, actually, I need to look more into exactly when, because that was obviously he was one that kind of his whole thing was working in that music shop, modding pedals, and then that kind of grew into what became JHS pedals. But I don't remember the time frame that he ended up doing some of that stuff. Because it seems like to me, like I said, I think Keeley was the one that I remember, at least for me when I was kind of first getting into pedals, where it was like everybody that had pedals was starting to look to get them modded, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like Keeley was kind of everywhere.
Yep, I remember somebody let me borrow a Keeley modded compressor. And that was the first.
Your first dip.
Yeah, into any of it. Of being like, oh, this is a thing? That's a thing you can do?
Yeah. Well, now, like I said, I think it's basically just kind of become, it's kind of the same premise. It's just that companies now release their own pedal as, rather than a modded pedal, they just release their own version of something, which I think is pretty cool because, obviously we relate it to food or even to microbrews and stuff, but it is kind of that thing where, everybody likes different things, so there's a flavor out there for everybody at this point.
Yeah, we're really spoiled. We're in the golden age of gear,
For sure.
As it were.
Yeah.
Which that's a shout out to our friends over at Rev. They've got a cool show. Check them out.
Yes, which actually it's a good reminder for me personally even to check more of their stuff out because, a lot of their stuff, especially like what you were saying with Joey Landreth being on there more, and he's one of those ones tied to Mythos and a lot of that stuff, and it is kind of cool to see that, and even the Brothers Landreth in general. I feel like have kind of gone hand in hand with that, or at least an awareness of Mythos pedals and the Brothers Landreth has kind of gone hand in, which I think's cool. The fact that we do get bands, or even Deep Sea Diver with Benson, or whatever, you kind of getting these pairings of bands or artists with smaller companies, I think is a really cool thing.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Rev, today
Yes,
we'll be playing through our trusty Rev G20 amplifier. Wonderful sound.
Yes, which actually we should. Maybe we'll try the boost and EQ on the drive section because we don't engage the drive channel on the amp very often.
Oh yeah, not hardly ever.
So yeah, we'll see how that kind of hits the front end of that.
And so where did Diamond come from?
Actually, I did just have their thing pulled up. I should have remembered exactly where it said they were. Funny enough, you mentioned 2002 because that's also when they started. They are out of Canada. I just don't remember like specifically what part of Canada did it say. I just remember Canada. Canada's a big place. Oh, Nova Scotia.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I kind of remember the diamond pedals being around
Well,
back then.
yeah, and I was gonna say I kind of remember Diamond at one point was one of those things like when you started to see people that had those on their boards, you're like, okay, that person's a little more serious about, because like they were going beyond, they were making the effort of going beyond MXR, Boss, Electro Harmonics, like because I remember especially the Memory Lane was the one that it seemed like you kind of saw those, at least for a stretch, you kind of saw those everywhere for a little bit. On their drive, the blue drive, that like I think it was the MOSFET drive that they did that had the I think they had a few versions of it, but the blue one was the one I remember.
The Drive SE.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Memory Lane was the one that I definitely remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was I mean, I might be wrong. I feel like that was a fairly early one where you finally saw tap tempo as like a standard feature.
And according to this copy, that they were the world's first analog tap tempo delay.
You know something about that too, actually. I wonder, because I think it was Cusack was like the first tap tempo tremolo and vibrato possibly. But I always wondered where, I guess I wondered obviously with delay, but I always wondered what the first, I guess, integration of tap tempo period was into a pedal. I guess if anybody in the audience that happens to be watching knows, that would be an interesting thing, because like tap tempo in general, like it's such an easy thing that's now kind of
standard.
Yeah, or even taken for granted a little bit, because like I even feel like there's some younger customers that come in that like if a pedal doesn't have that, they're kind of like upset with it, or not interested. Yeah.
And you know, I have a ton of things that have tap tempo, and I find I only use it more for like to get a general idea rather than to like nail the tempo.
Yeah. I mean, I think to me like tap tempo is almost more of a, I don't want to say an emergency thing, but you know, like it's more of a quick, you know, get to your destination quickly thing, and or like if you're, you know, in a band context and you know somebody stop, you know, you're a little off time or whatever, you at least can address it without having to get down there and tweak too much.
But I've always used delays as like a artistic tool rather than a like another type of tool, precision tool.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say like there's
like,
yeah, because I was going to say there's kind of using delay as a rhythmic effect versus using it as more of a straight echo or ambient effect. Because I feel like, you know, like with ska or reggae stuff, it's, you know, it's kind of used more as a you know, more of a, like you said, more of a tool. It's a distinct effect that you're trying to get that elicits that sound, whereas with like more ambient things, you're kind of trying to give it a little bit more atmosphere and a little more movement.
Or like even in a country context of like the little slap back kind of thing.
Yeah, or even you know, and I guess further down the rhythmic, you know, side of things would be using it kind of like the Edge, obviously, and using those things to get rhythmic repeats that kind of result in patterns you wouldn't get otherwise. Yeah. But yeah, no, that is pretty cool. So 2005 is what they're, in terms of the Memory Lane releasing with tap tempo, which is pretty interesting. I didn't realize it was that early, so that was pretty early in there.
It's kind of neat to have been alive for all of this stuff. You know, so you're usually like, oh, the television was invented in whenever.
Yeah, you can't really relate to it. Yeah,
came around then.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just learned the other day that Angelo from Maris invented shimmer reverb.
Yes, yeah.
And it's like,
and it was an accident too,
and it's
wasn't
like,
it?
Yeah. But it's like, wow, he's right there. It's not
Yeah,
some
he's still around.
esoteric thing like this. It's like, oh, tap tempo was invented in my time.
Yeah. No, it is kind of, well, because I feel that way about, like, there's a couple older customers that come in that, like, they were around when literally when transistors were invented. And so it's kind of funny to think of, like, because I remember there was this, like, one kid that was, like, in here shopping for fuzz pedals, and he was, like, trying to ask us if we had any, like, fuzzes that would, basically wouldn't have been possible to have made them in the era that he was asking about. And it was just kind of funny because the two old guys, it kind of tickled them. But it also was one of those things where they were realizing, like, shit, I was around when the transistor was invented. Yeah.
And that stuff's pretty neat. And this is the power of YouTube, right? Is like all those old videos that were advertising transistors and transistor technology are all up there.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoy watching those old.
Yeah. Well, it's
it's usually AT&T.
Well, yeah, and it's such an explosion when transistors came out in terms of all the uses that they had for them. I just think it's kind of funny with like, the transistor radios, like the little television sets, it was like so many things. Obviously, ended up making its way into all kinds of audio equipment. So yeah, it's just kind of an interesting thing. Like transistors, they were so quickly adopted, and like it's interesting to me. Obviously, I feel like the music industry is one of the main things that keeps them around. But
they're in it's literally in everything.
Yeah,
any kind of electronic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had the control.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Diamond, it looks like, from what we were, because obviously Diamond is new to us, so we were kind of going through some of their history. It looked like they did end up obviously having a hard time during the pandemic, and that was why they kind of went into hibernation for a few years. But they've been back since
didn't we all?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like they've been back since 2023, and then they are now kind of paired up with or bonded with Solid Gold Effects, which we also got. So we might end up doing them next week if we don't have anything else crazy that shows up. Because Solid Gold, it's been a while since I tried. Like, I've tried older versions of all the ones we just got, but I was very pleasantly surprised at some of the changes they made. Like, it really does seem like that. Like, each evolution of their pedal, of each one of their pedals, is getting more and more well thought out, I guess, because it's like they were one of the first ones I kind of remember where they were starting to get kind of like Earthquaker, where they were taking familiar things but bending them. Mm-hmm. And so that, like, they're kind of a company that I really enjoy, like seeing kind of how things have kind of progressed since the original lineup. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. I'll switch the camera real quick so everybody can actually see what we got on the menu today.
Ooh, wow,
throbby.
And
oh, sorry, yeah. Here,
we'll
so here's our clean, or Jacob's clean tone.
Very nice clean tone. And then when we switch, it'll be man, that's chunky.
Yeah, it really is.
I didn't even turn the aggressive switch on.
Yeah, I was just saying that was zero tweaking, just just swapping right over. Wow. Yeah, no, I know the G20 still, like, I still think people sleep on that amp because, like, what it offers for a clean channel for a platform is great. What it offers in terms of a gain channel is amazing, and it's small and it's got the tune-up stuff built in. So
yes, which you're hearing the amplifier through the speakers or through our microphones and the 2 notes captor out of the back.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, with Diamond we've got the F octave, which is their octave fuzz
that we like to call the Foctave.
Yeah. Then we also have the Boost EQ, which that one actually I remember being a pretty popular one when it first came out in terms of boosts that had a little taper to them. Then they've got the vibrato, the new version of the memory lane, which looks to be about half the size, if not even smaller than half, the size of the original. And then obviously the tremolo, which is also in its new enclosure. It looks like the whole line now is actually in this size now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone with like a 4-knob, 1-switch layout
format,
on the whole line.
Yeah, probably makes it a lot easier, a lot more predictable. Just keeping formats similar is never a bad idea. I mean, obviously a lot of companies do that now.
And they did the thing. They did top jacks.
Yes.
With a top mounted power supply, so you can butt them up right next to each other, which is so nice.
Yeah.
If you're a pedal builder out there, a new one, Top Jacks.
Well, it's funny. Like, I know I love just the simmering anger that Walrus has when it comes to the Top Jack debate, because it's just so funny. It's like that's always the first thing, and like sometimes they like head it off at the pass now. Well, like they'll start cracking jokes about where they put the jacks before people even start griping about it. It's just, I don't know. I find that's like the funniest part of their social media is that constant fight they're having about top jacks versus side jacks versus. It really matters, but
it's
just
more practical.
Yes, yeah.
I want to put as much on a board as I can, and if you put a power supply jack on the side, that really hinders me from.
Yes.
You're taking a whole pedal away.
Yeah.
Basically.
I definitely agree. All right, so
but you only need 3.
Well, I guess to me the only time that debate starts to change is when you start getting into this situation right here.
Oh, where tap tempo's right next to the on.
Because even on the Maris stuff, like my feet. Well, granted, I'm wearing boots, but still, like I'm not gonna get any smaller. Well, not for like another few decades, but but I'm not, that's one thing that I personally struggle with, because like sometimes you just don't get the tilt right, when you're trying to get like the edge of it, or it's difficult. So
yeah, and I don't wear boots, and I think that looks a little tight.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but then you have the option to put them where you want.
Yes, well, and I do have to say, like aesthetically, having them all like this is kind of nice, though.
But see that that gives me the option.
Yes.
To spread them out.
You're like, don't limit me, man.
If I please.
Yeah. Like, don't limit my organizational schemes, okay?
But yeah, it does look.
Yeah. No, it looks clean as shit.
It does look real nice.
Yeah. All right, so which one you want to start with?
Well, let's just start with the Foctive, since that's like a new addition to the line.
Yeah, I've never played that one. Like, I think I've played previous versions of all of these except for that. If there even was one. I don't know if that one was brand new to the line or.
Oh, it says originally launched in 2017. The F-Octave returns to the lineup with its signature high-gain silicone fuzz, crafted in tribute to the legendary Foxtone machine.
Oh, awesome. I love Foxtone
I was wondering with the Foctive.
I just thought they were just doing fuzz, octave, Foctive, but that's more, yeah.
I kind of had it there. I was like, Foxtive.
Foxtive. Yeah. Because honestly, the Foxtone machine, it seems to be, now that the Super Fuzz has like gotten some attention over the last few years, I feel like that's the other one that a lot of companies are starting to kind of tap into.
Yeah, and the F-Octave, picks up where that Legacy left off, delivering raw, expressive tones with a character all of its own.
Nice.
Well, let's hear it. Give me a little bit of that octave.
It's very, it's like snarly without being too harsh or anything. Oh, I should probably tune just in case.
But yeah, I liked how it never got overly harsh.
Yeah.
It definitely got a little dark, but not overly
it did,
harsh.
yeah, because I was just saying, I can deal with, like, dark. It's when things get too harsh, is like, but it never really reached that point, even with the tone and octave, like, pretty much maxed.
Yeah, there wasn't really any ice pick.
Yeah. Okay. it's interesting. It's it's octavey all over. Like
Yeah.
I didn't feel anywhere where it dropped out, which is interesting because like usually that real snarly octave stuff. Usually there's spots where it kind of leaps out, and other spots where it's kind of quiet, and it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, it's always there. It's nice.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's November and we both have tremolos, so for tuning. If we take multiple tuning breaks, that's why.
Oh yeah. I thought you were like no tremolo November or something.
Oh no, that'd be rough. That'd be rough.
Well, so let's.
No tremolo November.
Well, we couldn't even.
It's interesting. This is a very choppy trem, but man, it's a good one. Like.
Oh, that's a cool feature.
Yeah, I always love some ramp ups. I think the delay will do it too.
And so this offers amp style tremolo, optical amplitude modulation, and shark fin and square waveforms.
Yeah, the rhythmic one's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Do a new take on Crimson and Clover.
Oh, that one's kind of a gallop.
You can play your Iron Maiden stuff with it. Acoustic Iron Maiden. Run to
Yeah.
this.
That are, Clean Trooper. Yeah, that one's interesting. Like those rhythms are. Here, let's see what the third one is. Oh, this one's like an accented beat, like a da 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 da. It's interesting. It resets each time you're striking something. So you can kind of use just the first half of it. That's cool. This one's a little throbby, like a double beat, like a bum 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 bum. And for anybody wondering, this little rhythm control is notched, so it's not a sweep. So you can easily return to the different patterns, which is pretty nice.
And there's apparently 11 of them.
Couldn't tell what the last one was. I'll go back to that one in a minute. That one's like a swell, like a woof, 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 yeah. Ooh. That one seems like a standard right there. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Almost a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, yeah. Let's see what this one is. That one sounds even.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
close.
Okay, so that's the first one. Yeah, let's go back to the last one, see what that one. Is that a bypass? I don't hear anything. Oh. Momentary? Yeah. I think it's a momentary. Ooh. Okay. So there's the chop function on the first switch is actually separate. So you can. What happens if you do both?
Okay, and with all that functionality in both pedals, they should be further apart, probably.
Yeah.
They really packed a lot in there.
They really did, actually. Well, hopefully the stream's working. The previews stopped working. Okay, there we go. That is very nice. 1 or 2, let's back off that speed. Oh, wow. Those patterns really take on a whole different effect when you slow it down.
Because it seems like it's like slowing down and then speeding up a little bit.
Well, that, yeah, and there's some, like a little bit of swelling going on, and that's interesting. Yeah, no, that is a lot for like a very small tremolo, or packing a lot in for the size.
And it's really nice sounding.
Well, yeah, even for being a really choppy trem, it's very, very warm and smooth sounding, which is nice. Because I feel like a lot of trems, when they get too choppy, it's kind of unnerving.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of seasickness in there.
No. It's a very friendly tremolo.
Well, there's like hours of
Yeah, I was just
exploration in
yeah,
there.
because like that kind of ducking thing that it's doing, it's interesting. It's got a lot going on.
There's so much, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check out the memory lane.
All right.
See if there's as much going on there.
Oh, there's some warping.
So in the different modes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So there's 4 different modes. You've got Memory Lane Junior mode, which is their classic fixed rate delay. They have Vintage mode, which has warm and saturated repeats. A galloping 2-head, which might be what we're on now. A rhythmic dual head pattern inspired by the counterpoint delay. Oh, this might be the ambient 3-head. Expansive, cascading repeats. Perfect for layered soundscapes.
Oh, wow, interesting.
So green mode is the Memory Lane Junior mode. So this is classic. Yellow is vintage mode. Red is galloping 2-head. And then flashing red is the ambient 3-head.
Kind of seasick thing that it does is pretty interesting.
And what was cool was getting a little bit of chorus out of it earlier somehow. Turning the time down and
interesting though. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you want to give it a go. It's like being in a warped memory.
I think I remember it like this.
It's interesting too how those low notes jump out in this configuration right here. It's actually really cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Some blues noodling for you out there.
Sounds just like Stormy Monday. I mean, there's always like an octave fuzz solo in every blues song, right? That's what I was told.
Pink Floyd was blues, right?
Oh yeah, them and like Sepultura, they were classic blues. Actually, I should have asked before we started, does Diamond do a reverb?
Didn't look like it.
No. They got a spot to fill.
It's the only thing missing.
This is a really fun, weird sound, though.
Oh, there's a dark cloud. I bet that's a reverb.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it's another delay.
Another delay.
Delay. You know, we haven't heard the vibrato by itself.
It's got 3 different levels of jazz. Do you feel jazzier on the setting? Do you feel even jazzier?
Clearly, I do not jazz.
So jazzy. Maybe it's Yaz. Maybe this is like a Yaz. Add in some extra Yaz sauce.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ziggy, are you feeling the jazz? Ooh. There you go. You're jazzing now, sort of.
It's my terrible George Benson impression.
Those two together are a good combo. Very good combo. What's the Edge's like real name? Like Darius or something? I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Actually, I don't even know if anybody's ever I've ever even looked. It's like Steve or Gary.
It's probably Paul. Paul.
Paul.
I'm Paul.
He's Irish, so maybe it's like Connor or
Bono. So
Yeah.
he went by the Edge because couldn't both be Bono.
yeah. Only one of them can live on the edge.
And there can only be one Bono.
Yeah.
This is very pleasing.
It is. It's a very good combo.
Like, I hate to be the, like, guitar YouTuber person who's like, oh, I think everything sounds great. But everything does sound great.
Yeah, I was just saying. Well, I mean, it's kind of like we were talking about Thursday. Like the competition is so high now with pedals that you really can't even get in the mix if you don't provide something that's solid. So
Yeah, if it's not solid, it better be like $20.
yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say it is nice to get these because like these are kind of long time staples that were sort of out of circulation for a bit. So it's kind of nice to get these back.
Yeah, this is
That is a really good sound. Like just those two together is great.
Then kick that boost on. And this is what it sounds like when you octave into boost, into vibrato, into memory lane, into tremolo. And because we told the people we would.
It's an interesting like artifact on the delay there. It's weird. It's definitely an interesting setting.
But yeah, I think that brings us to our time.
Yeah.
want to thank you all for joining us again for this week's edition of Getting in Gear, where we looked at Diamond Effects pedals.
Yes. Yeah, we are very happy to have those in. We got those in with Solid Gold Effects. Those, I think they all hit the website the other day, so it should all be up and on there. But they're new to us, like kind of a, familiar favorite coming back. But it's kind of nice to try these. Especially, actually, I was pleasantly surprised, and it's nice to have another Fox tone machine with the F octave. So
Mm-hmm.
the Foctave.
The Foctave.
Yeah, Foctave.
And join us again this evening when we do Maris Monday at about 9 o'clock. And again on Thursday for What the Pod.
Yes.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, hit that bell for notification. It really helps us out. YouTube likes it when you do that.
Yeah, any and all engagement helps.
Oh, yeah, leave a comment.
Yes.
What's your favorite Diamond song? Neil Diamond, Diamonds Are Forever,
Diamonds in the Rough.
Diamonds in the Rough.
Neil Diamond in the Rough.
Yeah.
Neil Diamond is forever.
I think my favorite's the... Oh, I just blanked. It has diamonds in the title.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. All right. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. So, yeah, we will see you guys in just a few hours. And thanks for watching for anybody who tuned in. We will catch you on the flip side.